Welcome.
My legs are stiff as this hustle and bustle puts me right up. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Not to look forward to, but a long day.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Feeling rested, I trust?
How dare you! Would that all my days were so tranquil. Would that all my days were so tranquil. I'm in fine fettle today.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty. Ah, yes. Regarding when he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. As to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease, I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray.
So someone saw fit to monitor you all the way over in Batal? I suppose that means you're famous, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we ought shall change. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so. I fall very well. The coronation is to take place on the
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation. According to Regent King Sven, I imagine this art perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of alas. Unless we allow me to speak to the agent we...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this God's Way? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
Tis no great shock to me. I have no issue for...
polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Peruse at your any mistakes this time.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
You think they'd learn by now, don't you? Keep up on me.
Times are hard.
Ranks that
I'm
fella.
barely scraping by.
Peruse at your leisure. Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, if the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspect. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With an oracle who once served in the Vermundian court, now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen, and was banished from the kingdom when her indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of Your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better
What should I get up to today?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
You the Arisen? I've been... Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Good day, Sam. What might you be looking for?
I'm a predicament.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place. To hurry the Arisen.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arm.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
I heard from Captain As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and 'tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed. I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not, and if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due. I shan't. Best lie, mate. Out of the car, all of you.
Now's your chance!
That's right enough.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flames. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson.
Morris! I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen...
Oh, my poor boy.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly, if you return him to me?
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Tell me, in your comings and goings, he seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to me, and in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? You will be rewarded handsomely.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. But chance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Well, comes, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Many thanks to you.
Loyalty's just another way to say grace.
How does the day treat you then? Well, there's always demand for weapons. But particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Are you? Where? There's always demand for weapons. particularly near the border where quarrels occur. Every other day. Do come again? Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near... the border where quarrels are... Do come again? Well met. Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near... Always a pleasure.
Ourselves out.
Shame there aren't as many folks spinning tall. I rather enjoyed hearing that it's said to descend in... Sounds like the last...
Have a gander at my wares. Hope to see you again ere long.
You'll never... Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows. Mayhap my eye...
Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. Only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest he would say no more than yet no sooner I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can.
Let me alone.
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, the petals isn't that
How might I aid you?
Haven't got time to...
Have you need of me?
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes. In times past, since a few days, it could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
Got any tail?
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual.
Perhaps this will seem...
Haven't got time to...
There are quite a few beastrons are in, but strange that, considering some say that... Mayhap you've seen those headless statues on roads and such? Couldn't tell you whether any of that's true or not, mind. 'Tis simply ought...
Whatever it is.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it. And if Master Everard should... It's no exaggeration. He said people, to be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, I'd only... Unless you were to...
It seems this jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
The flower, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual.
Have you... There was no warning? Of course, such rumors are...
If you don't mind.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Aye, he had what looked like a bundle. He would say no more than yet no sooner I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can.
me alone, will...
Interested in my wares?
I gotta get to work.
There are few places one must...
It's this way. This is quite a quandary.
Got any tales to lock?
What must needs be done?
I'm dead tired.
Good day, sir.
What?
What do ye want?
Save it, cuz.
What's your business with...
My feet always
Press on.
take me,
There's so much to enjoy.
Where are you going?
The flowers, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual.
All you need of me.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
What am I supposed to do?
Where are you going?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
What must needs be done?
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Aye, he had what looked like a bun. He would say no more, yet no sooner had I charged to his aid. Poor lad. His pray help him if you can, sir.
If you're enjoying life.
Quit acting so I truly appreciate. Had you not spoken up when you did? I fear more. I know he's in pain. Oh, I should tell you, he may have some inkling of where the creatures took the boy. Pray, do what you can to bring Rog back to us. Poor Rog, I only pray he noted the direction.
Would you be so kind? Larcenous deeds are the
You looking to enlist? Oh.
Speak to me another time.
sweet trouble, they'll taste steep.
This looks as good a place as any.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to... I'm just grateful to still be in business. Pleasure doing business with...
I'm about ready to fall asleep alone. Haven't got it.
What? I feel bad for the lads, but I don't have time. Monsters are a fact of life in this. There's nary a thing I can do. I would fain eat. Might you be looking?
I'm not taking...
Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the clearing the high roads of such a... But our hands are oft open. The bodies will decay over time.
We're not to talk during mission.
As I've said.
Might as well hang about. I'm in no rush. What am I to do? If you're enjoying life, does aught else matter?
This is generally used as a material.
Please, stranger. Bring...
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Got something for me?
You'll never... Normally, you put an elf under... Mayhap my eyes... Greeting! We see a great many customers given our look. The sword and staff is open for business.
Shame there aren't as many... I rather enjoyed hearing the one... It's said to descend in... Sounds like the last...
I don't have all day.
Where are you going?
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. I still recall his smile. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again?
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
Not a foe in sight.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Ma.
Let me get that.
No sense letting the enemy go the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Oh, he picks the beam, well matched. Strapped a few more, for good measure.
harpies, be on the guard.
This foe will recoil from flame.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Feast your eyes on this!
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call a...
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. We've got them on the run.
Let him run. We need not waste our strength.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll...
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
I shall heal you at once.
Wait a moment.
I'll return.
That it feels wonderful to strike through.
Let us finish this.
Unwittingly.
Is it truly the time to romp about?
Do be mindful of your surroundings. My curative magics are at your disposal. Halt, if you please. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
That thing has electrifying potential against it. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
The Arisen is being torched. Quick, down the flames!
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance...
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
What's going on? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly... How did you know where I was? I suppose he must be... If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
Got to keep it together.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Leave it. Oh, he thinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. listeners have done them no favours. They would conserve their strength.
Attack or end this foe. You do well to use the high ground when fighting on an incline. You'll make the powering up simple.
My master set for me.
Not a bad idea.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Would that ox carts were a bit safer, and a bit swifter too.
Drivers can be a decent source of gossip.
Got work needs doing. Need anything? Stop by again soon. Rog?
Hello,
Tis a miracle.
Grandfather!
Oh, hush.
Very sorry,
And you? Work, pray, take this. 'Tis thank yous.
Thank you for...
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single... vocation when there are so many exciting methods of... Do come again.
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels... occur every other... Do come again? Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border. Where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Days like this make me glad to be alive. Long as I live.
Sleep as if I don't have enough. Interested in my wares?
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Got to work.
Someone will remember it's not trained for this.
Interested in my wares?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really.
You shan't hear me complain about...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.